Hello, everybody. So, I look a little different because me and my uncle went to go look for jobs for me, and he wanted me to get my hair trimmed. But for some reason, I was so just on board that I just said, give me a number 4. And I forgot, because I haven't gotten a haircut in so long, I forgot how short a number 4 really is. There's not that big of a difference between a number 4 and a number 2, really. So I forgot to tell him to leave it longer in the front, and he didn't do that, so my hair is short, okay? It's pretty short. And so that's why I'm wearing this hat, because you'll never see me wearing a hat when I have long hair, because it just doesn't look good. But when I have short hair, it does. So that's what I'm doing. So I got a job, and I got like 2 jobs, but it's kind of like my choice which one I want to go to. And I chose this one because I could wake up like an hour earlier and walk there, or whatever. But anyways, so this is going to be the first video where I really splice it into pieces, because I'm going to try to kind of make this into like a vlog almost. So this is going to be the first video that I attempt that, because I just got an app that I can do that with, you know? I'm really trying to innovate doing all of this off of a mobile phone. I'm really trying to just do that, like without the use of a computer. I feel like we're at the point where we shouldn't need that. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, yeah. Have to delete a lot of stuff out of my phone. It's going to be really annoying. But we can do this. And I'm going to have to delete a lot of songs that I really don't want to delete. I'm going to have to re-download them. And it's going to take a lot of deletion and a lot of re-downloading to attempt this. And it might not even work. You might just see this video, and then you might see one other video of me saying, wow guys, it didn't work. But hopefully it does work. That's what I'm hoping for. How do these look on me with these? I mean, I wouldn't wear it like this, but it doesn't look that bad. So anyways, that's what I've been planning for a little bit. So yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm thinking about doing another Q&A, perhaps, because that would be awesome to get some more questions. I love answering questions. I just like that. I just enjoy doing that. I'm kind of a transparent person with a lot of things. Of course, not completely transparent, but because any decent human being wouldn't be completely transparent like Onision is. You'll see me picking on him a little bit too, because he hasn't learned his lesson. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, which the next video should be like a cut away from this. Like, you should see, like, what's up, Charlie? It's my dog, Charlie. He's a crazy cat. It's a stray cat, basically, but we keep it inside because we've always kept it inside. But it never really got used to being inside. It likes to it always tries to run away. She believes may have used information. She also
They don't like that too.
Yeah, well, okay. I don't care about that right now.
I don't like the hat.
Thanks. That's only because I have short hair. But yeah.
Well, why did I do that? It just said something.
It really doesn't matter now that I did it. But, yeah.
Oh, there's that sticker. That's what happened. This is good. I hit the video through that whole, I got the other one, and I got this one, and it has two things on it. It was one of those, I can
Hey, so I've been thinking a lot about the way people think, and I've been thinking about like how people get so like they get violently angry, you know, about certain things that they don't understand. Like, I watched this video. These two dudes were on the Big Thunder at Rapids Water Park, and it's one of the scariest water slides at the park. Like, it's one of the scariest rides. There's a huge, like, 2-story drop in that slide, and I went on it. But I saw this video of these two guys that got out right after the drop. When they entered the tornado, they got out of their tubes and started dancing around people that were coming out and clapping for them. And all I could think of was like, imagine being scared out of your mind and then going on the ride. And then as soon as you conquer your fear and you're in that tornado about to go out to the water, there's these two guys that are just clapping for you and dancing around. Like, what a spiritual experience that would be. Like, how amazing that would be. And then there's all these other people in the comments. I'm like, I wonder what people said about this. And there's all these people that are calling them idiots and calling them stupid. Like, if you can't do anything crazy without being called stupid, then I don't want to live in a world like that, you know? You gotta do crazy stuff because you're gonna regret your life if you don't. And no one says that. But I'm just telling you guys the truth. You're gonna regret it. So, you gotta do some crazy stuff, you know? You gotta break the rules. You gotta disobey sometimes, you know? You are energy. You know, energy, the laws of energy, one energy can disobey a lesser energy. Bigger energy can disobey a lesser energy, okay? And, you know, lesser energy must always obey the bigger energy, okay? That's how it works, okay? It destroys itself, it builds itself up, it creates itself. Energy is everything. And for you to call something stupid because you're afraid, or because you're angry, or because you're just down in the dumps, there's just no growth in that. Like, you don't understand how crazy life can be in a good way. And that's why you're miserable, you know? And I just felt like that needed to be said, you know? So, anyways, I was supposed to see Mission Impossible 5 with Tom Cruise. I was supposed to see that. But I'm not seeing that. Instead, I'm seeing Christopher Robin, which is about Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore and Piglet and Tigger, of course. And they're gonna try to find Christopher Robin, who's much older. And I just think I think it's gonna be a very interesting movie. So I want to see that, you know. I just feel bad for people that are just stuck in one realm, you know. Like, when you get too old, a lot of people won't see a movie like that because they think it's for kids. Or it's the exact same thing with the water slide video that I saw. It's like, people are just afraid, and people are angry, and people are down in the dumps. Like, there is all of this knowledge and all of this experience that you can gain, and there's a wall in between you and all of that, and that wall is just covered and paved with so much hatred and so much fear and sadness. But if you break through that wall that's holding you back, you'll realize that, wow, not only have I stepped out of my comfort zone, but nothing is really uncomfortable. I can do anything, you know? And I realized that, and I think everyone should realize that. But anyways, when I was at Rapids Water Park, I went down the Big Thunder, and it's a big blue and yellow slide, and there's a huge, like, I would say almost like a 2-story drop. It's really big. And you catch air, and you slam down halfway through the drop, so it's kind of scary, alright? And I was nervous about it, and I was scary about it. And me and my cousin, we got on with these 2 girls that we didn't know. And they were younger than us. And we just, as soon as we went into that drop, and we flooded into that funnel, and I saw the girl that was in front of me, you know, and I realized that me, my cousin, and these 2 complete strangers are having this amazing experience together. And there's something so amazing about it. There's something so special about this experience, and I'm so glad that I went on that ride. And I felt so good after I did it. And I realized that life is about that, you know? You're supposed to have those crazy, wild experiences with people, you know? Whether you know them or not. And them being a stranger, me not knowing them, it just somehow increased just the grace of that situation. Just the amazing thrill of it, you know? And I realized that, like, I don't know, we criticize all this stuff that we don't understand, and it's like, if you just stepped into that world and realized how awesome it is compared to everything else, you would never go back, you know? Really. So, I don't know. That's why I'm a big advocate for escapism with video games and, like, just giant arcades because in Japan they have huge buildings that are just arcades, and for adults and kids, and that's how it should be. And there should be more water parks and more amusement parks and more fairs and more carnivals and more, you know, just more circuses. There should be all of that, like, more, you know? Like, we need to stop taking ourselves so fucking seriously and have some fucking fun, you know? I always can tell when people aren't loosened up all the way, you know? There's a little bit of fear, a little bit of judgment, and it's like, dude, if you just loosened up, you'd have so much fucking fun with me, you know? But anyways, love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next edit. Because I keep forgetting.
So, I'm a little, I'm a bit frustrated with the editing process for this video. The audio keeps having issues. I don't, people, I just want to explain something that, like, when things I have issues, sometimes there's actually not a good excuse. Like, for instance, joining videos together is extremely simple and extremely easy, and you could do it by yourself. But when you rely on an app to do it, all of a sudden it's hard. Unfortunately, I only have enough space for an app, not an actual fucking merger, full-on video editor, where like you can do it yourself. You know, I don't have that, so I'm just very frustrated with the process. So the video is going to be shorter than I thought it would be, and that is fucking fine. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. I've tried everything I could try, and that is just the way that it is right now. So, yeah. And the quality is not going to be as good as it should be, because I had to upload it and then re-download it, because that's what I had to do, because I had to make a lot of space. So quality is probably going to be pure fucking shit, you know, and that makes me really mad, but we'll see.